Hey guys, TotalLegion, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a video on Napoleon Total. It's an online battle I played against Elite, also known as JCP Randomness Films. Leave a link to their channel in the description below. I'll be playing as the Netherlands in this one, and I believe he's playing as Austria. I can't remember, this was a long time ago when I did this battle. But we'll quickly go over my units here in just a sec. I think I brought 4 of these light dragoons. Yes, I did. I brought 4 light dragoons. Oh no, I didn't. I brought 3 light dragoons, and then one of these chevaliers, I don't know how to pronounce them. Our general here today is William II, Prince of Orange. Pretty cool name. And I just bought a lot of these line infantry. Because to be fair, Netherlands don't really have too much of the special units. So yeah, I bought a bunch of this line infantry. I bought a couple of these Dutch flanqueers. And I think I have some lights somewhere, but I don't know where the lights are. So let's speed up. I have a lot of units in this battle. And I definitely think it is Austria he's playing as. Could be wrong. I have 3 of these. I've got 4. 4 of these. Yeah, it is Austria, so I was right. Put it back to normal speed here. So I'm just going to rush my cav forward straight away and just secure this middle landing area here. He's got some of the Hungarian hussars. He's got 1, 2 of those, and he's got some Uhlans, I think. He's got 2 Uhlans. No, he doesn't. He has 3 hussars and then 1 Uhlan. So he's gonna get here, which I was kind of worried about because he could easily charge his cav down into my side. Oh yeah, these Dutch flanqueers, they're my light infantry. Wow, that was pretty stupid of me not to realize. So I'm just gonna send some of my cav over here, just so I can make sure he can't get to my units fast. I really didn't think these guys would be able to take them on, to be fair. I just kind of used them here as a bit of delay so I could form up my guys if he did choose to charge. We'll see what he's doing over here. He's sending over some of these Hungarian Fusiliers. They're going to be a pain later on. He's got some Grenzers. Yes, 4 of those. He's got some more Hungarian Fusiliers. He's got 3 there. He's got 6 in total currently. Yeah, I think he has 6 Hungarian Fusiliers. He's got some of these Landwehr. He's got the 1st Regiment of Emperor's Own. They're going to be annoying. He's got some 47th Czech Regiment and the Archduke Charles Legion. Let's have a look at these guys. Look how cool they look. Okay, so I've got a relatively large army, like I said, compared to his at least. I think I have more units than him, I'm not too sure though. I'm just going to put my guys into skirmish formation too. My whole aim here is to kind of just push his right flank as much as possible, hence why I'm sending a lot of guys over here and stretching out my line a bit more. And then just try and keep his cav busy for as much as possible. He's going to have a downhill charge bonus no matter what, so could be a bit of danger there. My beautiful line infantry. So yeah, I'm finally back to uploading, which is good, because I have kind of missed it. And I've got a lot of videos. I've got like 3 other online battles against JCP Randomness Films, some of which I actually played with them on their side, so I got a lot to get through and record. Also, I've got a Malin Blade video coming up very soon. Speaking of which, if you are interested in joining the 59th, there is now an American company we have, so just go on the website, 59th.eu, and then look at it. Do a recruit application, and then you'll be accepted in, probably. As long as you do it correctly. Alright. So he's sending his lights. Looks like he knows what I'm doing. So he's going to send his guys all the way to the right, which will stop my boys here. I went into this not really expecting to win, because he's going to have the upper ground. He spawns on that side. But you'll be actually quite surprised how well I do. The Prince of Orange. Completely forgot I even had my general back here. So yeah, he's gonna keep putting pressure on my left flank here by sending this cav over. These Hungarian hussars, look at them. And then I've got my boys here, my light dragoons. Schneller. Still got his Hungarian Fusiliers coming though. He kinda semi-boxed me in, which was kind of a bit worrying. Normally on this map everyone's all spread out and stuff, but I had to keep a strong line. Don't know if we're getting any shots off quite yet. No, I don't think we are.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Yeah, some of my guys are pretty exhausted because we ran all the way from here to here, and he literally just went down the hill a bit. Alright, here we go. I think we'll get some action now. Or not. I've got my guys pretty bunched up here, but the reason I had them like this is so if there was a cav charge, I could easily put them into square. If you don't remember, I do have that sound mod installed. Still not sure if I'm going to continue on with the campaign or not yet, because well, there goes my Facebook, because I'm not really sure if you guys were enjoying it or not. It has been generating quite a few views over these past couple of days though, so we'll see. Yeah, just give me a sec. I'm just going to turn off my Facebook, because I don't want that going off during the battle anymore. So as you see, I'm just pushing his right flank as much as possible with my lights, because if I can get an angle on his lights, I'm going to have more fire going on him here. So I'm just going to slowly pull back my guys. My cav. Here we go. Look at that, shredded. Look at that. Nearly took out 20 of his guys with that first volley. Oh, I did there, pretty much. That was really good. So our skirms are just going to keep battling back and forth for a good amount of time here. Just going to keep pushing my guys around to his right. I have managed to secure the right flank semi. I mean, my general up here to give my guys some morale too. Still, I was pretty worried about his Fusiliers here getting involved with my cav. Because if I had to defend against his charge and his Fusiliers, I'd be pretty annoyed. Just going to withdraw his lights here, which is going to allow me to push up even more. Getting some shots off as he runs away. It's down to 65 on that guy. So really my tactic here was to try and get him to a point where he won't have that downhill advantage. And it was difficult because this is a very hilly area and I kind of got myself stuck in this little dip here, little crater type thing. And he's going to have the downhill charge here anyways. So yeah, he sees that I'm moving my line infantry here, moving them up. Here comes his Fusiliers. There's so much action going on this battle, it's hard to see where's a good place to set up the camera. But here he comes, he's gonna set up a charge. See how these shots look. Took about 20 of my guys out there. Wasn't too happy with that. And now here he comes with the cav charge. Or not, no, I guess he's baiting me there. But look at that, returning fire. Look how many it took out. See, I mean, I don't know why. My guys did so good.
Our general is under attack.
And there we go, here comes the cav charge, one for each. And boom, straight away, look, he's down to orange on that one. Really, really pleased with how my left flank did here, especially my my line infantry. Sending my general to give a bit of a morale boost here. There we go, there's one unit of the line gone. And he was going for a melee charge, which I was pretty worried about, seeing as Netherlands aren't. I'm particularly good at melee compared to the Austrians. He's charged his cav to the back of my my line infantry over that left flank there. We got a last minute charge off. Not much is going on here. So my cav have pretty much destroyed his Ulans and whatever the other unit he had was. Completely destroyed him, but they did have a lot of sacrifices. And I did lose a cav unit on my own there. My line infantry are doing pretty well. They did lose a lot of guys, but compared to the Austrians' morale, they've done very good. I'm pleased with how well they did. Get some shots off here, shoot them in the back. And there we go, the left flank has been fully secured. There's still this one Hungarian line here, but they're down to 66, so I shouldn't have to worry about them too much. Now I'm going to chase after them with my my line infantry. So his left flank, well his right flank now, well the far right flank has been completely destroyed except for those Hungarian Fusiliers. It's looking pretty good. My right flank's still intact. Haven't had any sort of action over here yet. Just gonna fast forward it a tiny bit here because not much happens, to be honest, for a while. It's kind of a same old for a couple of minutes. Oh, we're getting into some shots here. It's pretty much just me and his skirms just exchanging fire. Here comes my cav charge. A bit risky, seeing as he does have his line infantry, his Hungarian Fusiliers, but I do manage to catch up before they get a volley. Pretty much, there it is. And that will allow me to move up my light infantry a bit more, so I can get some shots off. I didn't really have much use for this cav now, seeing as I've taken out his cav, so I might as well suicide charge into one of his lights, give me the upper hand. His left flank is really the one that's worrying me, because he does have a lot of elite units here, or some of the DLC ones. So yeah, it's pretty much shredded to pieces all of my cav. And there they go, that's my last cav unit, but I have managed to rout one of his lights and been able to move up most of my guys too. Just gonna hold these guys back, I don't really need them too much here. Pyramids is probably one of my favourite maps, in all honesty. We'll speed it up again.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Not much really happens. Okay, so he's gonna reform his guys. Looks like I was putting back into skirms. Bit bunched up though. Gonna be easy to shoot down, which I like. So I may have moved my lights up there a bit prematurely without the rest of my lights, but I do have the numbers advantage on him now, and the angle, well, kind of an angle on him. At least with these guys I do. Ooh, look at that. So I got my line infantry still back here. They are kind of chasing these Fusiliers. But I have sent both of the ones that still have like around the 115 plus. Oh, that only has 64, but I'm sending this guy. Nope, no I'm not. This is so, see, it's so long ago. Can't remember what already happened. I guess I just saw him reforming. Got these shots. Bit of an awkward position. I must have wasted a couple of shots there into the hill. He's coming for a, looks like a charge here. Yep. Bit of a risky move, seeing as I have my my line infantry behind them, but they are the landwears, so you never know. And I'm just gonna retreat my guys, but he does manage to catch them. But hopefully my line infantry should deal with them, just like these guys on the right did. Did very well shooting those guys.
Our men are running, sir.
There goes my lights. Just moving them to the right here. Losing a lot of guys on the right. But I can support them with these line infantry. Did we make them rout? No, we didn't make them rout yet. This is kind of the thick of the battle here. Our lights are exchanging fire again. Still got a lot of guys in reserve though. Ooh. I'm getting shot from this angle, which isn't good. But I'm sending some guys up to suppress that. There's my general. Pushed up some more guys to help out. And they did the glitch thing where they would just run around and reform and just be all weird. As you can see. But eventually they do decide to calm down a bit. Losing a couple of lights here, but I still have a lot of guys in reserve, so it's not too much to worry. These Fusiliers have finally come down off that hill. Look at these guys. Spread out pretty much along this whole map. There you go, there goes one of his guys. I did very well on this right flank considering how he had kind of had the high advantage and I was wasting a lot of my shots into that ground. In fact, we both were really. Just gotta let his right flank fold here and I can start pushing around and try and line up along here and just fold him in. There goes his Hungarian Fusiliers. Still got an angle here on his lights. They're just getting slaughtered now. There goes another lot of his Zempror zone. Didn't see too much of them during that battle, but his right flank is kind of folded, so I'm gonna slowly push around here. Still got a lot of these guys which can help out with these Fusiliers. As the battle continues, still got a lot of guys who haven't seen much action. Most of these guys have lost men because of the lights bullets coming past. Alright, so we're just being really aggressive here and just pushing up our middle flank, which is forcing him into this area here, which isn't going to be good for him. He is going to have the high advantage still, but doesn't really matter too much. We'll fast forward a bit. Because it's a lot of moving at this point. I think we can do it again here. Yeah, we'll just play it again. These guys are very tired. They're exhausted. He has got his general still. Mr. Joseph Alvinci. Ooh. See, my army's pretty much still as it was originally. I've lost I lost all my cav, but as it is, it's nearly almost full. I lost some of my lights as well, but can't really do too much about that. Compared to him though, he's lost 2 of his lights. And his units only have like 58 in both of them. I've got 57, 55, so he does have a couple more than me. Look at this right flank. Look how many I outnumber him by. And if I can break this left flank, then we're good to go. Here comes his general. He's going for a cav charge. Very risky. He's gonna risk losing his general here. Boom. And then these guys, they've come to save the day. Oh, I lost the line over there. So managed to get everyone on my back there. Pretty good move there from Elite. He did well there. I'm just gonna push up my guys here to help finish off this Fusilier line. There's got some more Fusiliers coming up though. Here comes his general. Just gonna do a cav charge into the back of my units here. I think I sent my general around to actually counter his. And this was a different battle, I can't remember.
Our men are running, sir.
Ooh, there we go. He's having one last final stand. Look at this. So I sent my guys into the square because I just want to see how they did. So I don't know whether or not the square, the cav formation makes you any better in melee or not. I guess it could because of how like condensed you are, but maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, it seemed to kind of work, and plus I don't have to worry about his general coming in for a charge. Yeah, that's where I come now with my general. The Prince of Orange. Has he lost any units? Yeah, he's lost a couple. Oh wow, I didn't realize I have a unit here. Look, they're all stuck.
Our men are running, sir.
Ah, so I lost some guys there. That's not good. But I don't need to worry about that flank too much because I have pushed up on this right flank. And there goes his general. Enemy general killed. The guys are doing well. It says they're losing, but they're fighting to the last man. Now our lights have come up to assist. These guys have come up unstuck also. It's a huge cluster here of just men. I've been watching the series on BBC called War and Peace, and basically it's about kind of politics in Russia around the time that Napoleon tried to invade Russia. You might have heard of the book. It's pretty good. It's actually finished now. Last episode was on Sunday. Just gonna keep pushing around on this right flank. Pretty much he's only got these Grenzers here. He's got some of these Fusiliers and then some Landwehr, which I think he's forgotten about, which is just kind of over here. So I'm just kind of clearing up here, just getting the stragglers. The Archduke Charles Legion. Here they come for a charge. Look at them. They got a promotion. They did so well. Okay. Last couple of units. I think I'll speed it up because it'll just take a while. So yeah, is Archduke Charles. Look at them. Oh my god, they routed one of my guys. So I'm just gonna set my general, finish off this last unit. My lights are kind of shooting the guys who are running the Grenzers. And here comes my general. Good old Prince of Orange. Look how many. There's only 5 left. Ah, look at that. Boom.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
I think his unit was glitched. I'm not too sure. And there we go. Yeah, so look, he definitely did deploy. He deployed about 100 more than I did. I actually lost more than him, which is interesting. He killed more, obviously. Let's have a look at some of the unit stats. Yeah, I'll scroll down slowly. Let's see which did best with kills. Oh, line infantry, 146 kills. Not particularly the best, but I think it kind of evened out. And he was our highest experienced. It was our Chevaliers or whatever they are. Oh yeah, 2 of them. Well, there we go. That is the battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Also subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys next time.